Okay, ready, set, go. With 600 people saying yes to this, I'm gonna take it off, so I'm gonna be able to show you mine up close. This was appraised at $274. We were supposed to do this at $179 instead, just for our birthday, but actually just for this show. It's a one-day only price of $149, but this is gonna be it. This will all go tonight, and why not? I mean, it looks like Sleeping Beauty turquoise. If this were Sleeping Beauty, you would put another 1 in front of that $149. But even with it being what it actually is, which is Windy Mountain, this is that consistent color that even experts in the industry compare to Sleeping Beauty. And I'm just gonna show you a couple things. 20¼ inches with a 2 3/4 inch extender. And Jay, this is that clean, beautiful blue. Also, we do have a matching bracelet. We have matching earrings, which you can ask about all those, but the necklace, this becomes a staple in your wardrobe, just as much as you wear pearls. And I have a strand of pearls that I wear all the time. We need that strand of turquoise, Jay.
Well, this is something that you really, if you don't have a clean blue turquoise necklace in your collection, you might really want to consider this. And let me just tell you this, okay? It's not like you find this material all the time. This is like to die for clear blue turquoise. This is what everybody is scrambling out on the market. If you didn't know, if we weren't telling you, you wouldn't even know that this isn't Sleeping Beauty, okay? It has the clarity, it has the coloration. You don't really see this material out there right now in the market. This is what everybody is struggling to obtain. This is what everybody wants. This is what's demanding the big bucks. This is what's driving up the prices in the marketplace right now, is being able to get these clear blues. And it's really funny because we have 3 different mines being represented here, and they're all clear blue turquoise mines. So that every mine in some cases has this clear material. It's just that this is usually very, very limited.
Right, because you have to cherry pick it, right?
Yeah, this isn't something that most mines have an abundance of. And this is what everybody is competing for. So it's not like I just go out and then I get this. A very, very small percentage is actually this clarity and this quality. But this is really kind of like a must-have. I mean, you can't go wrong. And this is what you're going to go back to. This is what everybody wants for your collection. This is like what my wife wears. She wears these really clear high blue beads, necklaces, and she'll have like the clear high blue material in a ring. She'll have it in the earrings. This is what everybody is out there, and this is the most sought after, and this is the most sought after color and clarity that's out there right now on the market.
But I mean, even to trade for this in the industry, Jay, I mean, it is commanding crazy price points.
Well, it's not only commanding crazy prices, but the thing is not many people have access to it at all. I mean, it's not like these mines that I go to, there's not a lot of people that even know about them. And you have to understand something, okay? This isn't like I just walk down the street and I just go to this mine and they have the material. I mean, it's a long, hard road to actually get to the mine, to see what they've harvested, and then put the deal together, okay? Because they, like I said, it used to be that everybody would hold this quality of turquoise for me. But now...
they know that they can just...
Well, now what I found is first cash, first serve.
Yeah, right?
So if you're not there knocking on the door, your chances are that you're going to get this are very, very slim. And because of what the market's doing right now, they're demanding a huge prices on this. And they
can.
And they have people that, that are standing in line to buy it right now. So this is what you want to go after. And again, this is all natural. This isn't, there's no, I want to reiterate this fact. It's not dyed. It's not color enhanced. This is the natural deal. And that's what makes it worth more money, is because there's no enhancement process to it. Most of this, this quality of turquoise right now, it's either it's been color enhanced, or they've done some kind of like process to it, or which I just showed you
Or it's not real
earlier on.
turquoise.
It's not real turquoise. Now, you can be guaranteed, when I tell you it's real, it's real. But they have a lot of turquoise out there right now that's this real clear blue turquoise, and that's just
not real.
It's not real. It's just totally fake. And they're selling it, though. They're selling it as real turquoise. But the only way you would know that is if you even look at the rough, it looks like a piece of turquoise rough. The only way you know that is by testing it. I can tell what it is just by knowing what been doing this for so long, that I know what the materials are, and I know how they're developed and how they're formed. This actually looks too good to be true.
Right. So, but you know what? The great thing is this looks too good to be true.
But it's real.
But it's real, and everything here at HSN, we have the strictest quality control in the industry, bar none. I mean, you can ask anybody who works for us, who brings...
I can testify to that. In fact, I would be willing to testify to that fact. Because we have, people understand, what goes into doing business here at HSN, and we have quality control all along in our manufacturing process, and then when you get here, they have their own separate quality control, and then that could be in different layers. And then, of course, what I always tell my folks is the ultimate quality control person is the person that opens the box and takes it out of the box. That is the ultimate quality control individual.
Okay, I gotta let you know, we are busy. We're over 900 of these already spoken for. Ask about the matching bracelet or earrings. The earrings are yours for $89 and the bracelet is $74.90, but this is really a piece, truly like a building block in your jewelry collection. Like I said, I have pearls, but I also have a strand of turquoise that I wear, like my turquoise pearls. There's nothing that you can buy in turquoise that you will get more wear out of than this. And with everything, we always say this, whether it's washers or cars or jewelry, there is always a good, better, best. If you're gonna buy turquoise beads, buy the very best that you can afford to buy. And that's the ones that look like so much that even to experts, they would look at this and think it's Sleeping Beauty because of not only the clarity, because you don't see that internal veining and that kind of thing, but also just for the color. It's that robin egg blue, icy blue color that Sleeping Beauty is known for. No, it's not Sleeping Beauty, because again, if it were, we'd have to put another one in front of that $149. It'd be like $1,049 or $1,100 for Sleeping Beauty, but it is Windy Mountain Turquoise, Mind of Mongolia. Lots of people have never even heard of that. And again, we've cherry picked and we've hand selected the top of all of them. And then back to the beaded design, because a lot of people, oh wow, sorry, we are busy. My producer's saying express ordering, which just means typing in your phone number, or if you can shop on hsn.com. But a lot of people, Jay, may not, just like I did not, understand why beads actually equate to wasting so much material and it's so expensive.
Well, here's the thing, and Connie, we've told you this story before, but the biggest waste of raw material that you can do is cut a round bead. Because if you think about it, none of your cutting equipment, none of your saw blades actually cut round, right? They all cut they're square cuts, right? So how you make a round bead is this: you take your rough stock, you take your rough material. Like I would take this material right here. I would take a diamond saw. I would cut this up like you would cut up a loaf of bread, and I would have to cut it a certain thickness depending on the size of the bead that I'm going to cut. And you would cut something resembling a sugar cube. Okay, once you have that square cut, that sugar cube cut, then you take a diamond Dremel, you drill a hole through that, and then you put, usually piano wire is what we use. You put piano wire, and then they sit there on a flat lap on a wet wheel, and they run it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and that's how they round it off. Now, each time that you're touching that sugar cube of turquoise, or each time you're touching something, what are you doing? You're taking off material, right? So you keep, when you cut your turquoise, or you cut amethyst, or you cut tourmaline, if you're cutting anything, you ultimately lose anywhere from, it's just standard in the industry to lose 70 to 80% of their original material. 78 to 80%. So you have to factor that all into what you're doing and what you're cutting. But you will lose that. It's very uncommon. It's not uncommon to lose 90%, 95% on certain cuts, especially if you're faceting things. So it's not just as simple as buying the material. Each one of these turquoise necklaces, I guarantee you, just off the top of my head, it takes about 3.5 pounds of natural material just to create one necklace. And that's why you don't see a lot of these, and there's not a lot of these to go around. There's no way I could do this as a today's special, just for the fact, can you imagine if I wanted to make 10,000 of these necklaces for today's special, I would have to come up with 35,000 pounds of material just to be able to cut 10,000 units. That's how much material that you would that would be required, and that's why you're not seeing a lot. To be honest with you, right now, you haven't seen a turquoise TS from in forever and ever, and you used to see them all the time, right? But it's just not happening anymore in the industry out there. They're just not getting that kind of volume. They're not getting, even if you can get that kind of volume, it's very, very difficult to have that kind of quality. And with us, you know, we only want to cut something that's really, really the top quality, the highest grade.
Well, and this Windy Mountain, I mean, Jay, have you ever even had it on?
You know, like this Windy Mountain, if you can understand how you get to this place, right? I mean, in fact, I was just there. It's not like you just hop on a plane and you fly in, right? You fly in, and then you take about, in this case, you take about an 8-hour Jeep ride. Oh, wow. And accommodations in the area are not what you want to call ideal, okay? It's like a lot of people, it's really funny because so many people have, they always tell me that they want to travel with me.
Like I've said that.
Yeah, but they make one trip and then they realize I'm not staying at the Taj Mahal, okay?
Oh, they're telling us we've got to wrap this up, but listen, if you're on board, you're going to get it. I know